Hello there everyone, it's your boy B3, back with another kicking action figure review. Today we are looking with a really cool guy, the Ultimate Titan, King Ghidorah. He runs for about 10 bucks. Luckily I had a gift card, Crimmy Prezi. That's good. But I am very excited for this because I really want a nice, fun 2019 Ghidorah. Yeah, I have a Playmates one, but I wanted one a little beefier, but I don't really want the figure arts, not figure arts, the monster arts, and I don't really have anywhere to put the Haya. And I'm not like the super biggest fan of of the movie monster series, so I was very happy that this came along. Been trying to find it, finally found it. It's from Playmates Monsterverse line. You can tell it's a post GVK line. Yeah, it has all the colors of the 2019 King of the Monsters film, but you can see Mechagodzilla, Adult Kong, and Warbat on the packaging. Pretty cool. There he is in all his glory. I actually think he looks very cool. Also called Monster Zero. A three-headed serpent, known throughout myth as the one who is many, King Ghidorah emerges from a glacial tomb of ice in Antarctica as the world's greatest threat. This ancient winged destroyer travels the skies cloaked with an unstoppable storm of supercell thunder, driven by a primal instinct to destroy all life on Earth as a living extinction machine. Very cool. I also love the explanation that he's like so strong and invasive that he's tearing the stratosphere apart as he flaps his wings. Super, super cool lore. Also, there's another regular read-up for kind of just the line in general, and the world in general. But, yeah, let's bust this guy out of packaging. And here he is out of package, the Ultimate Titan, King Ghidorah. I do like it. It's a really fun figure. I think kids will like it too. More casual adult collectors who like cheaper stuff or care more about like the amount of kaiju they have instead of just the quality will really like it. I think it's a fun toy for kids and an alright figure for adult collectors. It's actually a little better than I expected. Let's talk about articulation. First off, the wings do not flap. I was actually really hoping for a flapping function. That is not the case. Sorry. Doesn't happen. We do have decent head articulation, side to side, a little up and down, and it's like on a little ball, so that's pretty decent articulation, and all three heads share it. Also, down on the bottom of each neck, pretty decent amount of articulation there. You have forward and back in the legs, probably what you expected, and then the tails are also ballin'. So they move quite a bit as well. Make sure you put the tails in this way so that they're both flowing out in different directions. Because you do have to put the tails in and the wings in. It's incredibly easy. And it looks like they can come back out, like if you ever need to store it or ship it without too much trouble. Or if you know your kid's playing with it and they want to dismember Ghidorah, you can, because he does get dismembered in the movie. It's easy and fun. Also, speaking of dismemberment, you remember those old Jurassic Park and Godzilla 98 figures that had the revealed... I'm going to need scissors for it. The revealed gore. You can pop this piece off, and there's gore within. Yep. Yeah, America, where we love showing our kids gore, but there better not be a tibby on the television. You know how it is. Neat. The harsh light of the camera makes this look like a different color than this, but it's really much more uniform when you're looking at the figure in person, I promise. However, that being said, there's not much in the way of paint. It seems like every scrap of paint is actually on Ghidorah's faces, the eyes and mouth. But their necks all appear to be slightly different shapes, and their heads are all in different poses. You see, you got kind of a halfway open mouth here, and then the dominant head has an all the way open mouth, and then Kevin's mouth is mostly, actually it's entirely closed. So yeah, that's nice. They're kind of showing off the three different personalities of Ghidorah there. Very cool. Happy about that. Sculpt wise, it really is fine, and I mean it stands pretty well and everything. It's a pretty cool critter. I think if you have a kid that's really into kaiju, they love this. I would have had a lot of fun with this toy. When I was a kid, kaiju didn't have a lot of articulation. They have much more now. It's still not much on a lot of toys, but I love that there are kids growing up loving kaiju and this kind of renaissance of kaiju cinema that we're in. It makes me very happy. I'm so happy that kids have some of these cool toys to play with. Plus, it's affordable. It's an affordable, cool toy for the kiddies. So now let's get into size comparisons. There's going to be a lot. I made sure to do a lot. This is a really big Ghidorah, but remember, this is a kid's toy. It's really not going to scale super well, probably. First off, let's show another kind of Playmates kids toy. Here's the Hong Kong Battle Godzilla from GVK. Cool, but Ghidorah should be much bigger than him. But still, for playtime, I think this works. I really do. We also have one of the toys from my childhood. It is the second sculpt of the Bandai Creations, aka Bandai America. Bandai America! Godzilla 1954. That's cool. That's fun. How about a Japanese figure? It is the Movie Monster series. Again, Rex from Bandai Japan. Now that would be a wild pairing in a Godzilla vs. Gigan remake, eh? Next up, let's show the Page Punchers Pacific Rim line, since it's all legendary, you know. Here's Raiju. That almost makes more sense size-wise, actually. That's pretty insane. So since that works out, let's show more small kaiju figures, huh? Like the Ultra Monster 500 Zeragus from Bandai Japan. Also, that Raiju is from McFarlane. That looks good. Wow. Okay, how about the Trin Masters 5-inch Jiger from their Gamera Guardian of the Universe line? Interesting. Huh. Well, the 4-inch Mogera from the Trin Masters Godzilla line. That one might be a little too small. That one might be where I draw the line. I don't know. Maybe it could work. What do you think? Also, we have George from Rampage. I think that works. I think he's Lanyard toys, maybe. Pretty good looking. I've also started reviewing Eldrador figures from Schleich. So here's the Eldrador Stone Monster. They could work as kaiju. That's pretty cool. Like that. I also like to show dinosaur figures when I review kaiju. So here is the Papagorgosaurus. Alright, that's cool. That's fun. I display my kaiju and dinosaurs together, so that really works for me. And last but not least, I want to show one more Playmates figure. Playmates used to do the kind of soft vinyl figures like Bandai. They don't really do them now. So here is the Playmates first release, Shin Godzilla. This is actually an announcement. I normally don't show things until the Action Figure Haul video. But, you know, if you got this far in the review, that's kind of a cool sneak peek for the haul. Fun. So yeah, it almost looks like figures in a smaller scale than this guy actually scale better with him than the figures in his scale. But it's more about, will they be fun to smash together during playtime? And I do think that is an affirmative. Pretty cool. So, what are my final thoughts on the Playmates Toys Monsterverse Ultimate Titan King Ghidorah from Godzilla King of the Monsters? It's a very fun toy. I really like it. It's going to be in my collection for a while, probably. If you're watching these reviews to shop for kids, I think kids will love this figure. I had a hard time finding it in physical retail. You might have to get it online, which will be more expensive, I'm sure. But if you can't find it for like $10 at Target like I did, especially if you have a gift card, it's well worth it. So that's it. Thank you all once again for your support, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.